YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Don in the back at y'all with another video, man. So, y'all might hear the little water in the background, man. It's pretty peaceful. It's more so like a little waterfall or whatever, man. And there's a few people out here too, but like I always say, we don't give a fuck about that shit. So, today's video is gonna be about why chosen ones cannot keep a job, right? So, typically, you may find yourself, you get a job, and you start writing some shit down like, yo, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. You get this whole 6 month to a year plan about how you're gonna save some money, how you're gonna pay some things off, how you're gonna, you just create all these different plans, right? And before you know it, something happens on the job, or you end up getting fired, or you end up quitting. 9 times out of 10, it's more so like an 80-20. You know what I'm saying? You might fuck around and get fired or terminated, right? And the thing is, that happens simply because that's not what you're supposed to be doing. So we all have a soul contract, right? We all made a spiritual contract to come down here and help the world out, right? But a lot of us, we don't reset enlightenment where we realize that the power to generate income or to attract a certain amount of income into our lives is within us. We feel as though we need to join the rat race and go apply to this job and go apply to that job. And there's nothing wrong with, working a job, but you just need to understand the formula of how the universe works before you just say, yo, I want to go out here and sign up for a job, and sometimes it's too late before you figure this stuff out, right? You have the energy within to attract certain things by vibrating on the frequency as we know it, which is abundance, right? If you vibrate on a certain frequency where you don't align with poverty, when you don't align with being poor, if your bank account says negative $30, or if it says negative $100, or every time you have to pay a bill or pay a car note and your reaction is, man, I gotta pay this, or it's a negative reaction, right? As if you're a broke person. If you react like a broke person, the universe is going to take away opportunities. It's going to put you in certain situations where you're not able to make money and shit. You dig what I'm saying? And I don't know why a lot of us haven't. I don't know why we're not taught this stuff at a young age. But 9 times out of 10, the reason we're not taught this stuff is because our parents. Hey man, I had to cut the damn camera off, man, because there was some people in the background, doing some stuff, man. But anyways, man, I don't know why we're not taught, but 9 times out of 10, like I said, it's because our parents are not enlightened themselves, and it's not their fault. That's why we were born as chosen ones. So we're supposed to come out here lost, not knowing what the fuck is going on, and it's supposed to be more so like a game, because this is all just a motherfucking simulation. It's just the fucking Matrix. We're born not knowing anything. And then we have all these different things that are set up as certain challenges, right? We have these different challenges that are set up in our lives. And what we end up doing is, through each challenge that we face, we learn something from it. But other people are supposed to learn something from the challenges that they face, but instead they get stuck in the lower frequency. They get stuck in the race, man. They get stuck in the game, man. And that's just somewhat unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? So with that being said, that's where us chosen ones come in. We get enlightened and we fuck around and get on social media and we start talking about certain things so we can help other people become enlightened. We fuck around and we have a certain YouTube video that pops up on somebody else's feed, and they're like, yo, I don't even have this in my algorithm. Why is this video on my algorithm? All I watch is rap videos. So why the fuck is this video popping up on my motherfucking algorithm? Then they click on it, and then a video like myself pops up or somebody else pops up, and now they begin to get enlightened. So I'm very thankful that we have, YouTube and Instagram and things of that nature, simply because we're able to connect with other people and also enlighten other people. But to get back on to what I was saying, these jobs are not going to generate certain revenue for you. Now it will, but it comes with heartache. It comes with, a lot of stress. It comes with getting hurt on the job. It comes with a lot of emotional turmoil. It comes with a lot of fucked up shit, versus you just doing something that you're brought here to do, which is to elevate people, whatever your thing is, right? Now, if you're a personal trainer, you're doing something to help someone. You're helping raise somebody's vibration. The whole thing is for you to come here, enlighten people, and help raise the vibration of other people. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know everything on earth, but everything that I'm supposed to know comes to me. It comes to me in all shapes, sizes, videos, YouTube shorts. I might fuck around and go to a library and I see a certain book and I'm like, yo, I got to get that book. Simply because I agreed to be at these places at this certain times so I can get this information, man. But yeah, man, you keep getting fired from these jobs, man, because the universe is trying to tell you over and over and over that you're not supposed to be working this job because you're wasting your value, you're wasting your time at this corporation or this warehouse, and you're not doing anything to help humanity. If anything, you're helping to destroy humanity with all the fucked up pollution coming out of the warehouses. You know what I'm saying? All of the nagging and the manipulation of taking people's funds or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, putting chemicals inside the food. We're doing more harm than good. So with all that being said, man, the reason that you're not able to keep these jobs, man, is because you're not supposed to be there. So whatever it is that you have deep down inside of you that you feel as though you need to be doing, whether that's doing a public speaking, you have knowledge about certain things and you want to help people, man, just do it. Just fucking do it, and then figure out a way to monetize it. Don't try to go too hard and do certain things where you're overcompensating, because when you're aligned in a certain frequency, man, you're vibrating on a certain frequency and you're aligned in a certain energetic foundation, right? The universe is going to bring everyone and everything to you because you're a magnet. You dig? But as I always say, man, you know, I hope that you guys got something out of this video, man. You know, I hope that I enlightened somebody in this video, man. Don't be afraid to leave that 9 to 5, man. Go ahead and leave that job if you feel as though you need to. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to increase your value spiritually or mentally or frequency-wise, man. So, you know, it's always a treat when the chosen ones meet. But as I always say, man, stay up, don't stay down. Peace.